By the way, I have a playlist set up. It's going to be at the end of the video. If you're wanting to hear by the time I get done with this, all the videos will be in there. So, the postal workers have a strong union. Actually, they have two strong unions. But these folks have to worry about their unions being corrupt just like everyone else. We're going to cover the two instances that had funds embezzled in the past year with convictions happening. These two were just with the American Postal Workers Union. These are people who have to put in long hours, especially with Amazon finding a way to use them for their deliveries. These folks should not have to worry about their dues going to enrich criminals. This will be the first covering postal workers unions, as there are two major postal unions. As important as the Postal Service is to many, even with most mail becoming more of a sales tool or Amazon deliveries, these folks should not have to worry about these headaches. They have a difficult job and always have. They have made a difference to many Americans over the 2 centuries, so I have to congratulate them for that. So let's get into it. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Okay, Substack link down below for y'all that aren't used to this page. It's an article that I have so you can research all this. Okay, this first one is in Pennsylvania via the Altoona Mirror. An Altoona woman who served as Secretary Treasurer of the American Postal Workers Union Local 776, which has its office in Blair Township, has been charged with the federal indictment with 1 count of embezzling union funds with 3 counts of filing false annual financial reports. Nicole DiStefano, was indicted by a federal grand jury in mid-November, but at the request of the prosecution, the indictment was sealed. On November 19th, DiStefano was arraigned before federal magistrate Judge Keith A. Pesto in the in the District Court of Johnstown. Still wondering why this indictment was sealed. DiStefano, represented by attorney Kelvin Morse of Pittsburgh, entered a not guilty plea to the charges falsification of financial reports submitted over a 3-year period on March 31st, 2020, April 1st, 2021, and June 9th, 2022. The indictment indicated that DiStefano, in her position of the union, was required to file annual reports under the Labor Management Reporting and Disclosure Act. The reports must list the union's assets, liabilities, disbursements, and loans or payments to officers and employees. The government is charging DiStefano with filing false reports must prove she knew the information and document she filed was false. She entered a not guilty plea to the charge of embezzlement of labor union assets. The embezzlement, according to court documents, occurred between November 2019 and September 2022. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, in this second case, West Virginia, this is going to be via a DOJ press release. Jason Todd Weaver, 50, of Mount Hope, was sentenced today to 5 years federal probation and ordered to pay $2,896.78 in restitution for embezzlement of funds by an officer of a labor organization. According to court documents and statements made in court on October 29, 2021, Weaver used his position as Secretary Treasurer of the American Postal Workers Union Local 1509 to write out a check for $352.62 to himself. The check was written from Local 1509's Beckley bank account. Weaver signed his name as an authorized account signatory and forged the name of another union officer who was also an authorized account signatory. Weaver admitted that he knew he was not entitled to the money and that he deposited a check into his personal bank account. Weaver further admitted that he used his position in Local 1509 to embezzle a total of $12,396.78 union funds, including issuing 17 union checks to himself and misusing the union's credit card 59 times from at least April 25, 2016 through November 13, 2021. Weaver repaid $9,500 of that total before pleading guilty to the embezzlement offense. Now, I had somebody thinking that I was attacking union members by doing this. I am not attacking union members by any stretch of the imagination. Whether I agree that their jobs are necessary or not, and postal workers definitely are a necessary part of this nation, I do not agree that they should have to go in and know that their dues are being embezzled, because some of this is used for retirement, some of this is used for any number of things. So the fact that that people are having their money embezzled, yeah, no, this is a bad thing. The reason that I bring up this corruption is because A, it's facts, no way around it. These people were convicted of the crimes. And, well, they're government unions, and I don't have a lot of faith in government unions. I think they're useless. So that's why I'm covering this. It's the administrators of these unions that I am going up against. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care if you're conservative, I don't care if you're liberal, I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.